Uyo, uko, kuno, aho, pano. Mama wanna get it, mama wanna get it nice. I know food I meso, I know food I tebe, I know kaya marigi. Kama kwetu tikomu, kwetu tikomu usasai.
Kamba kwe uyo anotara mari anogaya mari garai mamunzwa paninyaya pano zvamunoda kunzwa
Right, 11 January 2022, and today is a very, very special day. I am wearing my ZANU-PF t-shirt, which I was given by my friends in ZANU-PF when I visited a few weeks ago, in fact, a few months ago. So I really, really like this. It's a different feeling for me. Now, let us go to the topic for today. And this is a very, very important issue. In fact, in most countries, this will be trending. The firing of National State Security Minister Owen Ncube, and this was unexpected, sudden, and it was announced in a way that it was clear that he was fired. There was no attempt to disguise that Owen Ncube was fired by Mnangagwa, President Mnangagwa, and the letter that was written was clear that Owen Ncube was fired for conduct that is not in line with being a minister. So let me read the exact words here. So Owen Ncube has been removed from the office of cabinet minister and minister of government with immediate effect for conduct inappropriate for a minister of government. So I've seen a lot of people saying maybe Ncube was incompetent or he was not suitable for a job or so and so forth. And I think that is not correct. There are only two options here. Either Mnangagwa was forced to fire Owen Ncube, or Muda did something so bad that there was no choice but to fire him. So those two options, that is what happened. And I've seen voice notes circulating saying that Ncube was fired for something he did at the ZANU-PF election. I think if you Google online, you'll see those voice notes. And I'll probably ask the guys to post them tonight. I do not think that is the reason. There is something very, very big that happened behind the scenes. And this decision was collective. It was a decision which was made by a lot of people behind the scenes who said, this guy must go, he's not suitable. And whatever he did is so big that if you hear about it now, you will be shocked at whatever it is that he did. It's not the small things of what happened in ZANU-PF. The reason why I'm saying this is that you remember about a year or so ago, there was a leaked intelligence report where senior state security people who were not named had advised President Mnangagwa to fire Owen Ncube because they were saying that he is not competent and he did not come up from the structures, the security structures. Now, I want to take you to the position that he was holding. This position is not a light position. It's not a position for a lightweight. People who have held this position before include President Mnangagwa, 1980 to 1988, Nicholas Goche, 2000 to 2005, Didmas Mutasa, 2005 to 2009, Sidney Sekeramai, 2009 to 2013, then Kembo Mohadi, 2015 to 2017. Everyone that I've mentioned here could have been the president of Zimbabwe. And in fact, President Mnangagwa is the president of Zimbabwe. There is no way Owen Muda could have been in this position because he was basically a lightweight. And people who sit in this position, they are very, very powerful people. They are not people that you play around with in terms of their knowledge of structure, of the security structures, their knowledge of security. Remember, Southern Africa is governed by people from intelligence. If you look at what is happening in Mozambique, if you look at Jacob Zuma here in South Africa, if you look at Zimbabwe, all these people, they are intelligence people. And intelligence is a serious game. It's not a game where you just put anyone or any lightweights to sit in that position. So already, Owen Muda was not welcome by the military structures, by the security structures, by people in intelligence, because they did not see him as suitable for being in that particular position. They saw him as someone who was there, but they did not understand why he was there. In fact, there was an element of blaming President Mnangagwa for appointing Ncube because President Mnangagwa was seen as being closer to Owen Ncube, who was seen as an enforcer. So if you look at Owen Muda, his role was to enforce wherever he went. He did not use logic, he did not use thoughts. All he used was enforcing. So if you call Ncube, you know that someone is going to get cleared, the situation is going to get cleared. It was not going to be resolved in a way that is done in intelligence. Intelligence is supposed to be invisible. So if you see intelligence now becoming visible, doing things that then bring attention to itself, it's no longer intelligence. For example, here in South Africa, the South African intelligence, it's almost as if it doesn't exist. You will never know about it. You only heard about it now when they had problems in the past few years. But it's so invisible, you don't know who is who. One of my friends told me that everywhere, in top level positions, you will see someone from South African intelligence sitting there quietly. You spend days with them. You don't even know that they are part of intelligence. No one is abducted. No one is killed. No one is afraid of anyone. But they are gathering information everywhere in all sectors of the economy. And they understand what is going on. They can strategize. With someone like Muda, although he was a political appointee, this is difficult. You need someone who is really, really good. And this takes us to the next point. Who is President Mnangagwa going to appoint in this position? And I can tell you, this is going to be a very, very difficult decision because, as I already showed you, look at who has been in this position before, the right people to be in these positions. They were seasoned politicians, very, very senior in government, and people who don't make decisions lightly. So you need to find a similar person now, someone that when you put in that position is going to inspire confidence, although he's not directly in charge of everything that is happening. So that is the job now. What is next for President Mnangagwa? To appoint that person, the next person that is going to take up that position and do very, very well. So as I said, Ncube, he was not welcome. Owen Ncube was not welcome already on his appointment. And then his firing is because of something big that happened recently, or President Idi Mnangagwa was forced to fire Owen Ncube by a group or by people. So it was not a decision that he made by himself. It was a consensus decision that whatever he's done or whatever he's doing is too much. We need to get rid of him. Then I can say, connected to that President Mnangagwa is not benefiting from the firing of Owen Ncube. In fact, I think it has left him a bit exposed in terms of Midlands. Midlands is a very important province. And Owen Muda is very, very, what can I say, is a key figure in this province. He is someone who, I can say he's feared, but he's also very, very efficient. And his relationship with the guys on the ground, the structures on the ground, you cannot take that lightly. The knowledge of everyone who is on the ground, who is able to operate the sources, this is a very, very big decision that President Mnangagwa has made. it could have very, very serious implications in terms of what happens on the ground for a lot of people. Now, let's go to the conclusion. As I said, President Mnangagwa now has to find a suitable replacement. And also, I think the next thing that needs to happen in Zimbabwe is to reorganize and restructure the intelligence of Zimbabwe so that it becomes a real intelligence that is formidable for important issues. Because intelligence is critical. Intelligence is information. And this is where the development of Zimbabwe needs to be coming from. This has been said by a lot of people before. What is the strategy of Zimbabwe? And who is feeding that information to formulate that strategy? And I think these guys in intelligence are key in formulating from the economic, political, social, international. They need to play a key role. And I think the person who needs to be in this position, although they now sit in the president's office and the actual CIO, I think it sits in the military veterans ministry. There needs to be a restructure now of that intelligence portfolio. Very, very important portfolio. And as you see, President Mnangagwa doesn't easily fire people. It takes a long time, and you have to do something very, very big to get fired by President Mnangagwa. Right, well, it's 11 minutes, and I want to end it here. Uncle, I saw you here. Uncle, you said I must call you, and you will tell me what's happening. Okay. I don't think you know, but I'll try to talk to you. The thing is, guys, I don't want to lie to you. President Mnangagwa is an intelligence. What can I say? He's from intelligence, right? So don't think that something just happens and you know everything. I don't even pretend. That's why you heard me. I don't even pretend to know, and don't even pretend to know where you are, what happened. There is a lot that is happening behind the scenes that you don't know, and I'm not even looking for it. All I'm saying to you is something very big happened. It happened recently, and the firing of Owen Ncube was not the light decision for President Mnangagwa. It was something that happened after a very, very deep thought. He had to think about it, or a group had to make a decision to say, this guy must go. I want to look at another comment here. Joshua Mdenda, you want to see my ZANU-PF t-shirt? Let me show you. This is my ZANU-PF t-shirt here, right? This is my last time to wear it, right? My first and last time to wear this t-shirt. When I get to Zimbabwe, I'm gonna give it to somebody else to wear. The guys who, but I really love it. The guys who do design for ZANU-PF doing a great job. I went to their shop at ZANU-PF head office. It's amazing. They're organized. They've got everything in order, and I hope that they push this up to everything else that they do. The way that ZANU-PF is branding itself, amazing stuff. I like it. I like what those guys are doing, and it's a good job. They must keep it up. Then I want to look at Proactive Africa. His behavior was so destructive to the party, especially on his position as minister in the cabinet. Proactive, I said, it's not a set of events. Owen Ncube was not fired for a lot of things. He was fired for one thing that he did. And that one thing resulted in President Mnangagwa deciding to fire him, or a group making a consensus to say Owen Ncube must go. It's not this what people are saying. I do not believe it's a build-up. It's a sudden thing that happened. Then let's look at let's go to the last comments here. I'm wanting to wrap this up very, very quickly. Right, Dave Ngomo, Bora Tarowa hedu as national anthem yedu inonakidza kudarika yawo. Right, Dave, that was said what happened yesterday. The Zimbabwe losing on the last minute. And then with Knox, Zimbabwe, you finally come out of your shell. I wear what I like. You see the thing about me, Knox. I own this platform. I don't have to ask Chamisa. I don't have to ask anybody. I wear what I like. I do what I like. I don't have to be like the other guys, people like Simbach Kanza or Hopo. If they change on Chamisa today, they'll be so unpopular. Me, I do what I like. And if I want to go to ZANU-PF, if I want to hang out with ZANU-PF guys, I do it. If I want to go to hang out with MDC guys, I do it. I'm not controlled by anyone. I don't stay in a box. So you see me, I do what I like, and I wear whatever I like. And I won't even lose sleep over this. Let's go to the last one. Zimbabwe needs to keep an eye on social media to protect immigrants. Okay, one-on-one. I think that is the last thing that we're going to say today. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I really enjoyed today's episode. Let's see what happens. The next move that President Mnangagwa is going to make is to appoint the next replacement or the replacement for Owen Ncube. That is going to be very, very critical. We are going to see what happens. If it's a guy from the military, it's going to be very, very interesting. But we obviously need someone very, very senior there. It won't be someone coming from ZANU-PF structures. It has to be someone very, very solid and someone that everyone respects and someone who could be a president, because that position is a position from which you can build your national profile, you can build your national network, and then eventually you'll be like President Mnangagwa, who came from there to become the president of Zimbabwe. Right. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. And I'll be back here very, very soon. I do not know if I'm going to be back in the next few days, but definitely we're going to be slowly coming back to our original normal program. Many people on holiday. So many of my guests are still on holiday. When they do come back, for example, Senator Klepani Pugeni, on Saturdays, we'll be having him back. Mr. Tinashe Jonasi on Sundays, on Mondays, and Mr. Pangade Mhlanga on Sundays. So we have a lot of those people coming back. Thank you very much for watching and supporting the channel. December was our best month ever. We have never had a month like December ever since Gambako Media started. It was our best month on our websites, on our Facebook, on our YouTube. And I'm very grateful for the support that you're giving us. Thank you very much, everyone, and good night.
Ano pura meso, ano pura tebe, ano kaya marigi. Kama kweto te kom, kweto te kom usasai. Ano kaya marigi.
Kamba kwe uyo, ano tara mari, ano kaya mari, garai mamunzo. Paninya pano zvamunoda kunzwa zvinotaurwa pano madiko kumunzwa mugova ne.com. Kamba kwe vanogaya mari, vanotaura mari, vanoziya mari. Kamba kwe vanotaura feya kuti pamberi zvichafamba sei, vanoterere zvikubatsirei mukufamba kwenyu zvikubatsirei. Mirai ndikudze kuti chokwadi pano chizere. Kamba kwe vanogaya cash, vanopa mafacts, vanotaura straight, vane evidence, vane confidence plus intelligence plus intelligence.
Entertainment, current affairs and news. Kamba kwe.com. Usasarire, kamba kwe anuka.